Alexandra Trusova could not perform at the tournament of show programs because of the inappropriate application. This is reported by Our Sport, citing a source familiar with the situation. It is reported that Trusova had planned a doubles number, but the tournament organizers refused to let her participate. The tournament of show programs took place on March 18. Alexei Yagudin won. Figure skater Alexandra Trusova, a silver medalist at the Olympic Games, shared her impressions of the tournament shows. She admitted that she really liked Makar Ignatov's skating, who took music from the movie Ivan Vasilievich Changes His Profession. Trusova thinks that the skater was well embedded into the image of the Tsar and the manager. The final number that did not leave me indifferent was, of course, Mark Kondratyuk's performance. I saw all the stages of staging the program and preparing the scenery and props. The number was changed several times, more appropriate and unusual choreography was chosen. For 4 nights in a row Mark and his coaches were staging and practicing this program. At one of the night rehearsals, I was with them. Nikita Mikhailov gave me the task of making a rose out of paper. The one that burns at the beginning of the number. It didn't happen right away, only on the 3rd try. For me, this production is probably the most elaborate. Every detail has its own meaning. Mark set up a whole performance, a little show, and immersed us in a fairy tale. I think this number will be remembered by everyone for a long time. The next number that I liked was the performance of Zhenya Tarasova and Vova Morozov, who played a chess game right on the ice. Zhenya appeared as the White Queen, and Vova as the Black King. The game on the ice chessboard was incredibly beautiful and atmospheric. Matvey Vetlugin, I think, had a very creative approach to this tournament and prepared an unusual number, a parody on the programs of Zagitova, Tuktamisheva, Plyashchenko and Yagudin with a change of costumes. Matvey was very attentive to all the details and repeated not only the choreographed elements, but also the attitudes and habits of the skaters. It was funny and interesting to watch him, a very memorable number for the whole team. She also mentioned Vasilisa Kaganovskaya and Valery Angelopol, who got the audience award. The skater admitted that she was very happy for the guys, because Trusova liked their number. The athlete did not pass over the program of Dmitry Aliev, as well as Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galyamov. Trusova said that the guys have done a lot of work during the preparations for the competition. Trusova said in her column for Match TV, Alexandra Trusova is enrolled at Moscow State University, MSU. She chose the Faculty of Journalism. This was reported to Championship by a source familiar with the situation. About a month ago we saw Trusova signing the documents. She is studying at the Faculty of Journalism, and today she is present at her classes, said the source of the publication. The 2018 Olympic champion in women's figure skating Alina Zagitova reported that her car was towed away in Moscow. Recall that 20-year-old figure skater Alina Zagitova is the 2018 Olympic champion. She then in Pyeongchang became the best in the women's singles skating, beating her friend on the crystal and the coaching group of Athera Tutberidze Evgenia Medvedeva. In the team event at the same Olympics, Zagitova won the silver medal. In addition, Alina Zagitova has won every possible tournament in her sport. In 2018 Zagitova won the European Championships in Moscow, and in 2019 she won the World Championships in Saitama, Japan. On December 13, 2019, Zagitova officially announced the suspension of her athletic career after failing in the Grand Prix finals. She placed last, 6, at the competition in Turin. But since then, Zagitova has never made a single appearance in any of the possible tournaments. Kaori Sakamota won the World Figure Skating Championships in Japan with 224.61 points. 2. Haein Lee, South Korea, 220.94. 3. Luna Hendricks, Belgium, 210.42. Not a single Ultra C jump was performed in the women's competition at the 2023 World Cup. Japanese Rinko Watanabe and American Amber Glenn were the athletes who tried to insert difficult jumps into the program. Watanabe did a triple axel in the short and in the free program, but she fell twice. Glenn did a step backward and an undercorrect on the same jump in the free program. Kaori Sakamoto of Japan, who has no ultras, won the World Championships for the second year in a row. Isabeau Levito rated her performance at the World Figure Skating Championships. "I'm just terribly upset. All I can think about right now is the unfortunate fall from the first jump. It's such a shame that I gave away my chance for a medal with my own hands. But if we talk about what happened, I am glad that I was able not to fall apart and pull myself together after the fall. Which, of course, I will not be able to forget, alas. Everything in my eyes just went black at that moment. But there will be some good memories. The Japanese audience struck me to the heart, such a warm welcome. And how nice when they announce Isabeau Levito-san in the arena. I will not forget this championship, that's for sure," said the American figure skater. Luna Hendricks praised her performance at the World Championships, where she won bronze. "Mistake on the Lutz, just the stupidest. The breakaway was normal, but then I somehow awkwardly clutched my hands and could not jump properly. I don't remember that happening at all. As for everything else, I am satisfied. I'm generally happy that I was able to cope with myself. My preparation for the World Championship was a bit chaotic. I couldn't pull myself together. But the main thing is that I enjoy skating again. It's as if I love skating and competing again. There was a period when I lost that feeling. And it was so great to smile again at the end of the ride, and to feel happy. I am a perfectionist, and before I would gnaw myself and blame myself for a mistake, but now I know that there are things more important. I went through a difficult time for myself," said the Belgian figure skater. Tatiana Tarasova commented on the results of the women's competition at the World Championships. Kaori Sakamota of Japan won the tournament. "I watched her performance. I liked it very much. She could have been on the podium, even if our girls did it. They are, of course, very much missed," Tarasova is quoted as saying by SC. "Our athletes are ahead of the world. They are skating other programs, jumping quadruplets several times. This is a different era. The World Championships was very beautiful, but our athletes showed that the complexity of elements can be crazy. There is a very good skating, good and beautiful programs. But there are no such ultra C elements, and feeling that figure skating is moving forward," said Tarasova.